Welcome back to the 5 Star Car Guy channel. My name is Charles Lewis, and I am your 5 Star Car Guy. Today, we're going to be talking about the things you need to take into consideration that will help you negotiate your extended service contract like a boss. My name is Charles Lewis, and I am your 5 Star Car Guy. And I've been in the business for over 20 years. I've sat in all the different seats: salesperson, sales manager, and finance manager. I know all the tricks of the trade, and I'm here to save you some money. If you'd like to work with me one on one, or pick up a car buyer's cheap gold, or actually have me negotiate your car deal for you, all you have to do is click on the link in the description. So, here's what you need to take into consideration. Number one, before we even get started, I'm going to reiterate that, in my expert opinion, the very best way to purchase a vehicle is to lease it. When you lease a vehicle, you're not buying a depreciating asset. You're going to get a new vehicle every 3 or 4 years, 2, 3, or 4 years, and you're covered the whole way. It comes with gap coverage, and the manufacturer's warranty lasts throughout the life of your loan. The safest way to purchase a vehicle. Now, if you drive more than 15,000 miles a year, or your credit score is in a 700 or better, leasing isn't, you're probably not a good candidate for leasing. So, in any other situation, you need to look at this stuff. Number one, how long do you keep your vehicles? Now, the average manufacturer's warranty is 3 years and 36,000 miles. So, if you purchase a vehicle and you plan on keeping it for over 3 years or over 36,000 miles, in my expert opinion, it would behoove you to get an extended service contract. Even though years 4 and 5 aren't that really risky, I'm of the mindset that it's better to be safe than sorry. Because if anything goes bad in year 3 or 5 or 4 to 5, or however that long that extended service contract is going to take you, what you're paying per month is minuscule compared to what you're going to pay if that transmission or any other scary item like an engine or something goes out on you. Because this is the thing, your vehicle doesn't wait until it's tax time when it's convenient for you to pay for some stuff. It always happens at an inopportune time. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Number two, you have both manufacturer sponsored extended service contracts and you have aftermarket extended service contracts. If, in my opinion, and this is just widely accepted, the manufacturer sponsored extended service contracts are the very best ones to get. I mean, they have better coverages for the most part, and better customer service. Now, they are aftermarket companies that a lot of dealers use. That gives you kind of, but you need to do your research on that company before you go with an aftermarket company. Because, like, say, for instance, I've seen people go with these aftermarket ESCs, and because the customer didn't get their oil change on or before time, they had language in the contract that absolved them of any responsibility. So, you don't want to be left hanging like that. You want to research what's covered, what's not covered, what's your responsibility as a customer. Do your due diligence and see how hard it is, and see what other customers' experiences are with that company. And here's a good thing too. You need to ask your finance manager if he elects, because sometimes if you're buying a used car and it has more miles than the manufacturer sponsored ESC will allow, he'll give you an aftermarket warranty option. And all you have to do is just ask him, do you have a rep with that company that you're offering me that contract from? And if you do, do you work directly with that rep? Because typically, if the finance manager has a good relationship with the rep at an aftermarket manufacturing company, aftermarket extended service contract company, excuse me, that company typically will go out of its way to take care of their customers because they want the dealer to keep sending them business. And this is the thing, like, as a finance manager, I could just speak to doing everything in my power not to have to field these calls from disgruntled customers. Because the more time I spend on the phone talking to a disgruntled customer is the less time I could be making money. And that's my whole thing, is making money. So we want to avoid, most people, some people don't care and they'll just run from those calls. I field all of those customer service calls. And then, when I'm actually in negotiations, I do everything I can to prevent myself from having that call. Not all finance managers are the same. And then the next thing, you ask your finance manager, what's your cost? Anything that they offer you in finance can be negotiated. Whether it's an interest rate, whether it's an extended service contract, whether it's gap coverage, whether it's tire and wheel, any product or ancillary product that they offer you can be negotiated. They get it at a cost and they charge you more for it, depending on how much they think they're going to be able to get away with it. Based on your particular personality and how strong you negotiate. So ask them what their cost is. And guess what? Your credit union, when you go to your credit union and get pre-approved, like I've taught you how to do, you can also ask them about their extended service contract options, because they always have aftermarket options. Like I said, the manufacturer sponsor ones are the best. But if you've done the research on that particular extended service contract company and you're okay with whatever their parameters are, you can use that to negotiate with. Or you could just compare apples to apples. You could compare your finance company or your credit union's extended service contract, aftermarket extended service contract, with the dealership's aftermarket warranty company. So, you'll always be good if you do your due diligence and you go in and have something to negotiate with. And like I said, everything in the finance office can be negotiated. So that's all I have for you. Again, if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, pick up your car buyer's cheat code, or have me negotiate your entire car deal for you, click on the link in the description. Have a great day.